Hallo, ich bin der Videospieler und wir spielen weiter AlternativA von Centauri Productions und ja, wir schauen uns mal um. Wir sind jetzt gerade hier in der eigenen Wohnung wieder zurück gewesen und wir sind in den Slums und versuchen die Resistance zu kontaktieren.
This used to be a hit. Times just change. I'm not going to take a ride in that.
Street behind the house. Bar. Garbage. Haben wir jetzt schon zwei Sachen aus dem Müll rausgesucht?
Garbage and mess. Since the cleaning robot stopped working, it's been horrific. I don't think I can find anything useful in here.
Gehen wir mal in die Straße hinterm Haus. Warum da immer lauter kaputte Androids rumliegen, weiß ich gar nicht.
Another broken android. There are many of them around here. Although, this one seems quite well preserved. I might get some useful components from it. It's of no use doing anything with it. It won't last for long anyway.
Er hat gesagt, ich kann ja vielleicht useful components rauskriegen. Aber wenn ich aber mit ihm was machen will, geht's nicht.
It's of no use doing anything with it. Old technology. Probably belongs to the warehouse. Probably out of order. An old children's game. Too bad there are no children around anymore. I'm a little too old for that.
Wie pflanzt ihr euch fort? Das ist kein Digger, das ist
Old technology. Probably belongs to the warehouse.
Ein Gabelstapler.
Probably out of... Cover for the drain. Holds fast. Holds tight. Can't do anything with my bare hands. Last time I was in this warehouse, I was a little kid.
Ja gut, dann gehen wir halt mal in die Bar. Ich nehme an, dass es da dann weitergeht.
Hi, Tom.
Na, das ist der Tom von dem.
You don't have to say anything. Rumors spread fast.
I'm a dead man. And who told you anyway?
You know, I have my sources. But that's none of your business. Why did you make such a fuss about it all? It's gonna get you into trouble.
And what would you do? Would you just give them your card? You taught me otherwise, remember?
Yeah, that's true. But I also told you that a turtle always hides inside its shell when things heat up. And maybe that's what you should do, boy. Instead of arguing and fighting.
Andy went out somewhere. He wants to try to fool the androids or something.
I've always known he's crazy as a loon. If he's not dead already, he will be soon. At the very least, he'll get imprisoned. Why, at least he's not gonna bother you and spoil your life anymore.
Come on, Tom.
You're right.
Can't something be...
Can't. I would do anything for you. Your parents wouldn't forgive me for doing otherwise. Your father helped me many times, and you're like a son to me. But that little shit doesn't deserve anything other than this mess. Just don't try to help him. You're not in a position to negotiate. And if you try something, you'll end up worse than him.
what about your business? Isn't it going well?
Did Andy tell you to ask these silly questions? You know for yourself how great I do. How many people in the slums can afford to buy a drink? I'll answer myself. 1. And there are about 300 people living in the neighborhood. That's not much, is it?
So why did you set up the bar then?
How many times have I told you already? It was in different times. The business was going well then. But then the state enforced new reforms for cities and citizens. Proclaimed reform politics. And the business went to hell.
What's up with that girl? Welches Mädchen?
I saw a young lady leaving this place some time ago. Did you have a great time?
When?
Several days ago. She's quite tall, well-developed, young.
Shut up. You know nothing. You've never seen her. Got it?
Yeah, sure.
That's better.
My parents surely didn't imagine this whole situation, and these times.
Your parents didn't imagine a lot of things. And this was one of them. And most of all, they didn't expect you were going to be raised by a fellow like me.
You've been a good teacher to me.
Your mother would think otherwise.
What would you do in my position?
Well, I sure as hell wouldn't go nuts like you. There's a solution for every situation. Some are better, some worse. If you give me a while, maybe I'll think something up.
And what?
Come on, don't I tell you all the time not to stick your nose where it doesn't belong?
I know you know the resistance activists.
Son, your parents left you in my care. But they didn't say a word about me sending you to your death. And you won't hear a word from me about that until your dad rises from his grave and tells me I should tell you.
My father surely wouldn't want me to...
Your father wouldn't want many things. And do you know which one the most? For you to die, boy. He really wouldn't want your death. And I'm not helping you get killed.
Please, Tom. The resistance is my last hope.
Stop. I'm done with this topic forever.
Local regular. Seems to always be here. Is that you again?
Excuse me? Well, maybe you're right. I almost got the wrong address on my card.
Where do you get all the money you drink away?
I help the state. You know, all those little services, do this, do that.
But I thought you opposed the establishment.
Yeah, that's true, but not with the state. It has only brought us welfare and peace. I oppose Endura and Theolax. They're the evil that's destroying us. Those androids of theirs and all their other technology, the state just tries to calm it down, to correct everything. Even I joined the fight against them.
Listen, you two. What are you whispering about over there?
Nothing, old friend. The youngster's trying to squeeze some wisdom out of me.
Ha! The right one indeed. He'll get nothing but beer.
Why don't you go home sometimes?
Home? Please, remind me. What exactly does that mean?
What do you mean? Well, to your family. I mean, you do have one, don't you? I saw you browsing some photos of your daughter and wife once, and you've spoken about them with Tom many times.
Son, I had a family. That's right. I had a family until an android from Theolax showed up. He came to our home. They said he had to check something. I was in work then. My wife got frightened and leapt to the phone. She wanted to call me. The android went to and threw her against the wall. My daughter jumped on him. She wanted to help her mother. He killed them both. According to the report, it was a mistake. That damn tin box reputedly evaluated the phone as some paralyzer or something. Well, Theolax simply swept it under the carpet. But I'm gonna stand up to them one day and have my revenge.
But the android belonged to the state, so...
Yes, to the state, but it wasn't the state's fault. It was the fault of the android. He said it to me.
Who?
It doesn't matter. Let's just say it was one of the investigators. And he was damn good.
But
But what? Goddamn, Felix and Endura will pay for killing my family, and the state's gonna help me with it.
Richard, there's no point. He'll speak that way forever. Just let him be.
what's it like to live this way?
What do you mean by that? Without a family or without a home?
Without a home. I know quite well what it's like to live without a family.
Did you get fired?
That's Endora. They shut down construction and we all got sacked. Moreover, they took our cards.
That's just like them. They simply aren't capable of anything better. But don't lose your heart. We'll take care of them.
We?
Sure, our men. You know what I mean.
The Resistance?
Shh! Not so loud. Yes, you may call us by that name, but we simply fight against Andorra and Felix.
And would you be able to help me find out what happened to me? Why they shut down the construction?
We have quite a lot of work at the moment, but maybe you would be able to work on it alone, with our help, of course.
But?
You know, we can't accept everyone. Do me a favor. I'll get you in touch with my contact man. He'll tell you more.
All right. What shall I do?
Well, you'll have to prove you're able to get something that's almost impossible to find.
And that is?
I have a toy which once belonged to my little girl. I'd like it functioning again. You know, as a remembrance. I need a battery, but not one of those modern ones. It has to be the old type. When you have it, come and I'll give you the contact.
And where am I to find this battery?
That's your problem now.
The drunkard in the bar promised me he would tell me about the Resistance if I get him an old battery. There's bound to be an abundance of crap containing old batteries in the slums. I just need to have a look.
Are these the right ones?
Show me what you've got. Let's see, you even got me two. Yeah, these are of an old type, yeah, but regrettably not of the type I need.
And what should the battery look like then?
Well, it has to be smaller, much smaller and flat.
All right, I'll try to get another one.
Okay, eine Knopfzelle wieder.
Great old thing. You can even download music from it. It's partially broken, so it can't be controlled It's an old model without voice control. I don't need anything in here. Tom is my only family, although he raised me after the death of my parent. Tom?
If you want to talk about the Resistance again, you can leave at once. I won't say a word about it anymore. You already have your own information sources anyway, haven't you?
What? What do you mean?
Do you think I'm totally deaf? I overheard you dealing with his royal drunkard over there.
But...
Keep your excuses for yourself. You could have at least come to consult me. But no, you accepted the first offer you got. That's it. You better not talk to me anymore.
Oh.
Tom is mad at me. I better let him cool down.
Ich glaube, irgendwo anders hinfahren wieder. Doch nochmal durch den Müll suchen.
I don't think I can find anything. I'm not. It's of no use doing anything with it. It won't last for long anyway.
Was habe ich denn noch? Kann ich da mit dem Drain Cover noch was machen?
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Waste of time.
Okay.
Last time I was in this way.
I was a little kid. Sonst irgendwas übersehen? Oder ich gehe doch nochmal zum Gate. Guck mal, wie es Tom geht. Nicht Tom. Wer ist der andere? Na, da ist er doch.
Andy must be crazy. I don't know if he's awaiting a miracle or death, because that's all he can expect. You can't talk over an android. I need to get an old battery, so I thought...
Well?
That I could search your stuff? Maybe I can find one there?
Oh, that could be. Wait, you haven't searched there already, have you?
No.
No.
What do you take me for? That would be more like you.
Watch your words! As far as I know, it's you who needs something. And this is not the best way to go about getting it.
All right, you're right. I exaggerated a bit. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well... Alright. Have a look. Take anything you want. It's mostly crap anyway.
Thanks. I owe you one. Andy, I've told you before, and I'm telling you again. Don't act like a fool.
Look, you see your chance in that resistance of yours, but I think I'm the one who's right. Those may be only walking metal boxes, but someone has to command them. And whoever that is, will notice me eventually.
Really? And what do you think he'll do then? He'll lock you up. Or worse.
Sir, I've identified the keyword resistance in your speech. Do you happen to have some information about that illegal organization?
No, you misunderstand me. Persistence. I was saying he's being persistent.
All right, sir. But don't hesitate to inform us if you know anything.
Sure. To assist and to protect. I know.
Exactly so, sir.
Stop persuading me! Go to those phantoms of yours.
How's the negotiating going?
Well, a guy was here a moment ago who seemed to be in command of the androids. I'll wait till he shows up again.
Andy, don't...
Let me alone, will ya? It's none of your business.
Okay. I tried to convince him. So, Zug. Komm. Er hat die Erlaubnis, unter seinem Bett zu suchen.
This old digital watch might be useful. I'm not going to take Andy's watch. He didn't mind me taking it. Andy's watch. Andy was swearing, but I don't really think he cares so much about the watch. Never seeing him wear it anyway.
Batterie.
Battery from Andy's watch.
Ob die natürlich lang funktioniert, ist die andere Frage. Wenn die ganze Zeit in der Uhr war, ist die garantiert leer, aber gut.
I've managed to get this.
Well, give it to me. Maybe you've got it right this time. Nice work, son. You could find some water in the middle of the desert.
Ah, what a relief. It wasn't exactly easy to find. And what about your part of the deal?
Yeah, sure, don't fear. So, there's a street behind this house with an old warehouse at the end.
Yes, I know, but it's been deserted for quite a long time. I haven't ever seen its gate open.
Just go there. This time the gate won't be closed. You'll see. Tell him I sent you. He'll know. And in fact, he said he believed in your skills. He expected you would find us.
All right. Bye for now.
Yeah, okay. Now, if you excuse me, I have some serious business to attend to.
It's unbelievable how fast he's fallen asleep. Tom is mad at me. I better let him cool down.
The drunkard kept his word and sent me to the old warehouse not far behind our home. So, da laufe ich noch hin und dann... wie fahren wir denn? Hier. Ah, ist tatsächlich offen. Er hat sein Wort gehalten.
Aha, let's see. A visitor. Why doesn't that surprise me?
I was told you expected me, that's why.
Not only that, I've heard a lot about you. Now what exactly do you want from me?
I want to join the resistance, to fight against the establishment.
Against the establishment? Endora sacked you and now you want to fight? Or does it have something to do with your family?
How do you know about that?
Look, we know everything. If you really want to fight this establishment of yours, go and speak with Professor Petrenko. He lives in the better part of the slums. Do you know how to get there?
Yes, I've been there. The high-level railway goes there.
Exactly. It's the first house beside the station. He will tell you what you need to know, and tell him No Name sent you.
And that's all you'll tell me?
You need nothing more for the time being. Now go.
Okay, wir haben eine neue Aufgabe. Das machen wir dann beim nächsten Mal. Ich sage Tschüss, bis dann, euer Videospieler. Und damit sind wir am Ende dieses Videos angelangt. Wenn es euch gefallen hat, ich habe noch jede Menge mehr Videos in meinem Kanal. Schaut rein, abonniert, unterstützt mich finanziell auf Patreon, würde mich freuen. Tschüss und vielen Dank.